The truth about towerkiller. I want to start off by saying that this is something that everyone's wanted for a long time. We're sick of towerkiller, BGS, whatever he goes by these days, it doesn't matter. Point is, everyone, and I do mean, everyone, is sick of his crap. This community hates him, his crowd, the things he does. We want him out. This was written by a bunch of people who want him gone. Wait, that's literally everyone. I know you're going to be watching this, and I know you're going to freak out trying to figure out who wrote this. It doesn't matter. All the people watching will be able to back me up. TK is quite literally the worst person to talk to ever. He says that he doesn't act the way he acts public on YouTube in public, and that may be true, but he's so damn boring. You cannot have an actual conversation with him for 5 minutes. He's so bland, and I bet the ones who aren't in his brainwashed crowd of psychos can back this up. I don't know how any of his friends stand him. Next, Fernando will not defend anyone unless he has something to gain from it. He uses people and discards them like they're trash on the road. Again, everyone aside from his little followers knows this. He's gone as far as to use some of his own friends. Why? Because he's self-centered and doesn't care about anyone but himself until it's convenient for him. He is a complete dick on YouTube and behind the scenes. He has absolutely no chill and will jump to attack anyone with vicious and unnecessary insults. He has never proved a valid point in his life. I doubt he's actually nice to anyone, not even his own friends. Towerkiller is a racist. Despite fighting so hard against it, despite saying how much he hates it, he has said some of the worst things I've ever heard in my life regarding race. Not only that, but he sits there and lets people use racism against people that he doesn't like. Let me add that he hates people for no reason too. He has no morals. Let's add that he's also a psychopath. He listens to music about violence and death and says it's cool and that he supports it. He has said he'll kill others in graphic ways. He has gone off about torture and how he'd love to kill the families of people that he doesn't like. He's disturbing and really should get checked out for the obvious mental issues he's got. Speaking of, he's just plain dumb. I've never seen him make valid points in his life. He brags so much about how good his points are, but his videos are dogshit and terrible. Complete unwatchable garbage with no structure. His friends, given how much of a piece of shit TK is, it's no wonder that his friends would suck too. He associates with Blind Gamer. Everyone knows the issues with him. He's very similar. And Silver, we all know his history. He sucks so bad he let this stain on the world towerkiller own him in 2 fights and now practically worships him. Towerkiller is a misogynist, or, if you don't know what that means, he hates women. You may think this is a ridiculous point, but hear me out. He doesn't have any girls in his groups, his friends get into arguments with mainly girls most of the time, and Blind Gamer in particular makes misogynist comments. What does TK do? Nothing. Absolutely nothing, he just lets it happen. Clear evidence that he agrees with it to me. Also, I don't even think he talks to any girls at all. His poor girlfriend must be going through hell with him in that relationship. If he's even still got one, he could just easily be lying about being with her still. Right, if you're still with him, I encourage you to speak out against him too, or just ditch him. I doubt he treats you well either. Now that you guys know the truth about towerkiller, I think that it's about time we all do something about him. Get him out of here, he isn't wanted. Take him out of everything, basically ban him from the entire community. I've personally seen everyone complain about him at least once. If you hate him so much, let him know. He is just as bad as Reese, if not worse. I wish nothing but the worst for him and his associates. Everyone that isn't his associate, please join me in getting rid of him. One less piece of crap would make the community a way better place. He should have stayed gone when he said he'd quit. If this works, we can move on to his friends too.